365 World News.
President Trump is publicly slamming the deputy who didn't engage the shooter in Parkland, calling him a coward.
The president argues armed teachers could do a better job than security guards. ABC's Stephanie Ramos is in Washington covering that part of the story. Stephanie, good morning to you.
Dan and Paula, good morning. President Trump, in a campaign-style speech, pledged to do something about mass school shootings, starting with arming teachers with guns. He estimates that there are already enough teachers across the country that are trained on how to operate a weapon. On Friday, President Trump vowed to take action by nixing gun-free zones at schools and arming teachers with guns.
Gun-free is an invitation for these crazy people to just come in and shoot. If there are guns inside, held by the right people, by highly trained professionals, you're going to see this end.
Trump criticizing the armed sheriff's deputy who did not enter Stoneman Douglas High School during last week's mass shooting.
He certainly did a poor job, but that's a case where somebody was outside, they're trained, they didn't react properly under pressure, or they were cowards. It was a real shot to the police department.
During his meeting with the Australian Prime Minister, President Trump said an armed teacher would be more willing to protect students.
A security guard doesn't know the children, doesn't love the children. The teachers love their children. They love their pupils. They love their students.
Trump also pushing the idea at the Conservative Political Action Conference.
I'd rather have somebody that loves their students and wants to protect their students than somebody standing outside that doesn't know anybody.
I think that the idea of having a teacher with a gun to defend against a mass shooter is better than a teacher being stuck with the teacher's body to defend against a mass shooter.
But Democrats disagree.
Toxic lunacy is the way to describe the idea of arming 10 to 40% of all the teachers in this country.
Republican Florida Governor Rick Scott breaking with the president, saying arming teachers is not the way to go. Instead, Scott suggests raising the minimum age to buy a gun.
We will require all individuals purchasing firearms to be 21 or older. I want to make it virtually impossible for anyone who has mental issues to use a gun.
And President Trump has said the same. He's talked about raising the minimum age requirement to purchase a gun, but did not bring that option up at CPAC yesterday. Dan, Paula?
Perhaps because the NRA has not responded positively to that. Stephanie, thank you.